Hello, everyone. My name is Destiny Gilliard, and I am a junior here at Fayetteville State University, majoring in criminal justice with a minor in pre-law and paralegal studies. Growing up in Charlotte, North Carolina, I was surrounded by communities that face systematic challenges, such as poverty, lack of health care, and limited access to justice. My journey into social justice advocacy started at a younger age, where I saw how these barriers disproportionately affected Black families, particularly in healthcare. I watched my loved ones suffer not only from physical ailments, but from overwhelming weight of healthcare disparities that made them feel isolated or unheard. Those early experiences shaped my passion to be an advocate for those who feel voiceless. I want to fight for communities that have been neglected, especially when it comes to an issue like healthcare access, mental health support, and the legal justice system. It's the reason why I'm here today. I am deeply committed to the fields of law, social work, and health advocacy. I want to make a meaningful change, particularly in minority communities that are often overlooked, like rural areas, LGBTQ plus populations, and Black, Indigenous, and people of color communities. My commitment to health and HIV/AIDS advocacy is driven by a deeply personal connection. Growing up, I saw firsthand the stigma surrounding HIV/AIDS and how it silenced people within my community, such as friends, family, and even loved ones who struggled with the diseases felt marginalized and disconnected from the support they needed, whether it was healthcare, education, or simply the ability to discuss their experiences without fear of judgment. This is why I'm so passionate about breaking the silence surrounding HIV/AIDS and fighting for the health and well being of marginalized communities. As a young Black woman of myself, I've seen the layers of challenges that come with being both a person of color and a member of underserved communities. In rural communities, Black individuals, LGBTQ, and those living with HIV often face not only healthcare disparities but also stigma and discrimination. The lack of culturally competent care combined with systemic barriers leads to preventable suffering. This is where my drive for change lies. I want to dismantle the barriers that prevent these communities from accepting or not accessing proper health care, support, or respect. Every person deserves the right to live with dignity and receive the care that they need. And I believe that we can achieve this by integrating healthcare access with legal, policy, and community based advocacy. Participating in the HIV Summer Research Institute will give me the opportunity to gain a deeper understanding of how these systemic issues affect people living with HIV/AIDS daily, and to learn from experts who are working on the front lines of healthcare and advocacy. I am eager to contribute to and learn from discussions on creating more inclusive healthcare systems that cater to marginalized communities. By understanding these issues at a policy and practical level, I will be better equipped to advocate for those who need it the most. I believe my unique strengths lie in my ability to connect deeply with others and my dedication to being a voice for the unheard. Throughout my academic journey, I worked tirelessly to engage with minority communities that face barriers to social and political participation. My role as a campus coordinator and as a democracy NC intern for the summer, I was an organizing intern with Democracy NC, and I also played a role as a campus coordinator with Democracy NC, and it has taught me the importance of direct community engagement and advocacy. I spent hours in communities, specifically minority communities, where voter disfranchisement and lack of resources limit opportunities for political participation. And I've seen the impact that education and outreach can have on empowering individuals to stand up for their own rights. What I bring to the table is not just my knowledge, but my lived experience. I understand what it feels like to be a part of a community that is often silenced, overlooked, and marginalized. This perspective drives my work and fuels my commitment to social justice. I also bring a strong sense of empathy, which I believe is crucial in fields like healthcare and law. It's not just about the policies or statistics, it's about people, real life individuals with families, dreams, and struggles. And I want to be someone who listens, understands, and fight for solutions that truly address their needs. In addition to my personal experiences, I've developed strong leadership skills and communication skills, whether organizing voter registration events, collaborating with campus organizations, or speaking out at community meetings. I've learned how to effectively share information, build relationships, and inspire action. I am very confident that these skills will help me not only contribute to the HIV Summer Research Institute, but also build lasting partnership with organizations that are fighting for social justice all across the board. What I look forward to in the future, I'm determined to combine my passion for social justice, law, and public health into a career that make a tangible difference in people's lives. After I graduate from Fayetteville State University, I plan to get my master's in social work to deepen my understanding of trauma-informed care and social support systems. This degree will enable me to provide direct advocacy and support for survivors of domestic violence, particularly those who have experienced mental and emotional abuse. I want to work with families who are struggling, offering them not just legal support, but also mental and emotionally healing. Additionally, I plan to attend law school to specialize in family law with a focus on supporting survivors of domestic violence and abuse. The combination of legal expertise and social work practice will allow me to advocate for survivors from both a legal standpoint and emotional. This dual approach is important because survivors often face a combination of systemic challenges that require both legal representation and mental health support. In the immediate future, I hope to volunteer with organizations that address HIV/AIDS prevention and care, especially those focused on providing resources to minority communities, LGBTQ+, and rural populations. I believe that hands-on experience with these communities will further enrich my expectations within this research program. In conclusion, I am driven by deep-seated belief that health, justice, and dignity should be accessible to everyone, regardless of their race, background, or identity. I am committed to breaking down the barriers that prevent people from living healthy, fulfilling lives, and participating in this HIV Summer Research Institute will give me the tools, the knowledge, and network I need to continue my work in advocating for health equity and social justice. Thank you for considering my application. I'm excited about the opportunity to contribute to and learn from this program and to grow. I truly believe that together we can create a future where everyone, regardless of their race, sexual orientation, or background, has access to the health care, respect, and justice that they deserve. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye bye.